A public safety tip from our own Spanish Fork Police Department. Here's Officer Morgan Warner.
Today we're here in Spanish Fork. We want to talk with you a little bit about pedestrian safety and the responsibility of the pedestrian and the driver. And so we've set up a couple of scenarios. And the first one is going to be here where we're working with what is considered to be an unmarked crosswalk. It's covered under the state code 41679, and it designates what is appropriate for the pedestrian and the driver. What we want to show you is that here the pedestrian has the obligation to yield. But how many young people do not realize that? How many of them have grown up thinking the pedestrian always has the right of way? Let's see what happens.
Notice we have two pedestrians about to cross the street at an unmarked crosswalk.
Come on, guys, what are you thinking?
Let's take a look at that pedestrian violation again.
Guys, what are you thinking? Okay, as you can see, these pedestrians just stepped off the sidewalk and started to cross the road even though a vehicle was coming. That vehicle was far enough away that they were able to slow down and stop and actually yield to the pedestrians, but the obligation here was for the pedestrians to not cross until it was safe for them to do so. That means the pedestrian in this situation has to yield to the vehicles. Let's try it again and see if the pedestrians know what the law is.
Notice again how the pedestrians wait this time for all traffic to pass before crossing at an unmarked crosswalk.
Okay, here we've just seen two real good examples of what to do and what not to do. The last example, of course, was that of what to do. We saw responsible young people crossing the street, looking both ways. They let the one vehicle pass. They started off and then noticed that there was another vehicle coming. They stepped right back up onto the curb, waited until the intersection was clear, checked for traffic, and crossed when it was safe to do so. When this happens, we don't have any pedestrians getting hit by cars. We need to be safe when we're crossing. We need to understand the rules both for us as drivers and for the pedestrians. Good job.
This has been a public safety tip from your own Spanish Fork Police Department and Channel 17.